Hi. So, oh my gosh, I really need somebody that is like a videographer type person to literally help me out with this because me and this computer and my everything, we are not getting along. Can you all hear me? Let me bring my microphone in. I just realized my mic is all the way across the darn country. Let me move some of this stuff out of my way. How's everybody doing? Me, I'm telling you, me usually, hang on. Usually, me and um, technology get along really well. And I know I'm like way up in the ethers here. I don't like this camera angle. You're looking dead up my nose. So you'll just have to bear with me, guys. I am so incredibly sorry that this is turning out this way. I'm so sorry. But let me just see who's here. Hey, Sarisi. Hey, Tamika. Stop playing. Hey, Mystical. I'll email you back, baby, in just a minute. Okay. So well, not just a minute. As soon as I get done here, we are going to get right into this. What I wanted to do is I wanted to write. I wanted to write. Oh my God. Somebody help me. I wanted to come on and do some readings for the spring equinox, and I wasn't really sure which decks to use. So I'm using actually a couple of brand new ones. As soon as I figure out where my, there we go, where my camera is. So I wanted to use a couple new ones, okay? Well, thank you. I'm glad there's no boogers up my nose because good Lord knows I don't like this angle at all. I feel like the camera's like pointing at my boobs. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, YouTube, I'm showing my boobs. Okay, not really. All right, so we're going to use, actually, these are two decks that I just literally unboxed for this purpose. And this one is from one of you all. One of the subscribers, Melissa. Thank you very much. It's probably reversed, but Whispers of Lord Ganesha by Angela Hartfield. So this Lord Ganesha, the renowned elephant-headed god, is one of the most revered and worshipped deities in the Hindu pantheon. Ganesha's energy has the power to clear obstacles, bestow wisdom, and promote prosperity and success in all ventures. So working with this unique deck to invoke the blessings and protection of Lord Ganesha, patron of the arts and sciences and keeper of great knowledge. Call on him whenever you feel yourself in need of inspiration, guidance, and a clear path through the obstacles and challenges that lie ahead. Now, the reason why I chose that one, I felt like Lord Ganesha was just really going to give us the wisdom that oracle deck, the wisdom that we needed going forward. Hello, everybody. Give us the wisdom that we needed. And I just felt like that was a really wonderful springtime deck to use. And the tarot deck we're going to use is going to be the Muse Tarot. So this is the sister deck to the Light Seekers Tarot. Just to give you an idea of what these cards look like, that is the Ace of Inspiration, which is going to be the Ace of Wands. Now, hopefully I'll be able to figure out what's what. Emotions are cups. Let's see here. Oh, great. There's no kings. The kings of each suit have become the deck's muses. Okay, just so we know, there's no kings in this. So wands are inspiration, cups are emotions, swords are voices, and pentacles are materials. We should be able to do that. We could do this. This is the first time I'm ever using this deck. I bought it. I am not one that believes that you have to have all of your decks gifted to you. So just a little bit of housekeeping here. These are all going to be general readings, sun, moon, and rising. We're going to go through all 12 of the zodiac signs. I might pull another oracle deck out really quick if I feel like I need to. So again, general reading, sun, moon, and rising. Overall collective for us. Nope, I need to shuffle these a little bit more because this is brand new. I need to shuffle it a little bit more. I only read the tarot upright for those of you that are just joining me and have never been on one of my live reads before. Also, if you wish to work with me, there is a link tree down at the bottom of this in my description box below. I don't want to do it that way. In my description box below. So click on that link tree. I've been having a run on, I shouldn't say a run, a lot of people asking me for Akashic and Galactic record readings. I'll open up some more space and time for those if you want to book one of those. Otherwise, we are doing a certification course for spiritual counseling and energy healing. So if that is of interest to you, if you are a light worker that believes that you are a healer and or a counselor, please click on the link tree link and book a 15-minute call so that we can see about getting you potentially enrolled into Lightworker Academy. All right. Let's just get that going. Let everybody know that we're here. Share this, share this as well. I haven't been coming on doing readings for a while like this, and that's why since I'm full-time, I had some time, so I thought, hey, let's do the darn thing. So let me shuffle these as well. So we're going to start off with Aries. Aries is first. Let me just get a little bit more shuffle here. The spring equinox, as you probably know, is the 21st of March. That is the beginning of Aries season as well. 21st of March. Oh, that course is not going anywhere. That's part of Lightworker Academy, and Lightworker Academy isn't going anywhere. We're actually a week or two away from launching some new courses as well, so we're going to have a lot of different opportunities. But this, I really felt, the certification course, I really felt was really critical. Spirit really put it on my heart to get that going so people could really get out here and, share the light, right? All right, here we go. Aries, sun, moon, and rising. Aries, sun, moon, and rising. General read. One card, please. From the Whispers of Lord Ganesha. And for Aries, oh, look at this, Aries. Relaxation. Relaxation is your oracle card. It seems to me like we're going to have to do this is a time for you to kind of chill it on out, right? Thanks, Aricia. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Happy St. Patrick's Day. First up, Aries, here we go. Can I get... Oh, I'm not sure how many. 2 of emotions. Look at that. Oh, they play kissy face. 2 of emotions. And then I also have the 6 of materials. Look at those beautiful roses. This is a very feminine deck, guys. So, fellas, sorry. And then we have the 8 of inspiration, which is the 8 of wands. The 10 of emotions, and then we're going to get one more. I'll tell you what all of these mean. And then the 9 of materials. I love that outcome. So first up, relaxation. So Aries, it's time for you to chill out a little bit, Aries. Okay, this spring equinox is a time for you to do a little spring cleaning. I'm hearing Spirit say that it's time for you to do a little bit of that, kind of like reorganization, kind of go within, check it out, do some introspection and some retrospection. Introspection and retrospection. I need you to relax. This is going to be the first day of your season. Aries, sun, moon, and rising. So on the first day of your season, when the sun and Venus are conjunct at 0 degrees or roughly 1 degree in your sign, that's really illuminating. It could be illuminating your love relationships, your friendships, your situationships. It's going to be, we're talking about your ships. And we're also talking about your relationship with yourself. How is that? Check in with that, Aries. You know, we're coming out of this really emotional time in Pisces. I'm about to do a 911 TikTok, y'all, because this moon is about to roll it on into Gemini, or it's there in Gemini. It's there shortly. And that means it's coming up on Mars. And y'all, we better wait. I mean, you thought people were emotional now. Child, it's going to be worse. So we're coming out of this very emotional time period. And you're going to need a little time to rest and relax. The energy coming towards you is 2 of emotions. So for some of you, I really see that there could be a soulmate coming in, twin flame coming in. You know, that's a healthy twin flame, not an unhealthy twin flame. Please and thank you. With this 8 of voices, I think that you have been, this is the 8 of swords. So that's saying to me you've been listening to the voices in your head a little bit too much and you've been trapped in there. But I feel like you're coming out of this in your season, like you're finally ready to kind of let go, let loose, let God, and allow some new, really positive energy to come in. Okay? And with the 3 of materials, which is the 3 of pentacles, that again says that there's a really good partnership and some great collaboration coming in. So if you've been like, you know, some of you Aries, sun, moon, and rising that are looking for love, or looking, maybe looking is the wrong word, but you've been ready to get into a love relationship. This looks to be about the time that, you know, I would say things are beginning to look up, and you yourself, your heart's getting ready for that. With the 6 of pentacles the 6 of materials is the energy you're bringing forward. You're into this time period. You're ready for the balance, right? That 6 of pentacles, you're ready for balance. You're ready for balance to abundance. You're ready to have enough to give and not willing to give out of your reserves, right? With this 2 of inspiration, that is going to be the 2 of swords. So there are some decisions that you're going to have to make about who you're going to continue to let in your life and who you're going to remove from your life. And this is the muse or the king of voices. It's a good thing I looked at this. The muse of voices. This is all about knowing thyself, right? So two of inspiration is 2 of wands. So there's going to be some passionate decisions, and it's going to be a passionate decision for you to live your life. Okay, for you to live your life at the fullest, for you to cut out those people that are just energy suckers and are taking from you and that are not giving back to you, honey. It's time. All right, here we go. With the energy that could potentially be a problem or an obstacle is this 8 of inspiration, which is the 8 of wands. So let's see what that has to mean. And the 3 of emotions, 3 of cups. There's too many cooks in the kitchen, and you're being pulled in different directions. And here we go, the king of cups, the muse of emotions. You could have somebody that is rather manipulative. So I want you to watch out for that. That's also Piscean energy. There's a lot of emotions. There's a lot of cup energy. So it could be Cancer, could be a Scorpio as well. But there's somebody that's kind of manipulating or potentially could be manipulating your feelings. So I need you to check for that. I need you to make sure that you're not just like really in this situation with them or developing this relationship with them out of pity or because that they've made you feel sorry for them. And it's really, I think that for some of you, you're having a little bit of a difficulty, Aries, believe it or not, actually standing your ground with certain people. I don't think this is with everybody. I feel like it's with certain people, or a certain situation. Like, you know what you need to do, but it's difficult for you to make that decision to do it. The 10 of emotions is the 10 of cups. That's the energy that's going to help you overcome this. You know, seeing the bigger picture and going on and seeing that there is wish fulfillment on the other side, doing something different here with the Fool, taking the chance, right? Taking the opportunity, take a chance. And then with the Lovers, here again, listen, if there is somebody, y'all know I don't get these love readings. Some Aries, you guys are going to have, there's somebody that's new coming along on the horizon, and you need to let them in. For others of you, there's somebody that's been there, maybe as a friend, and they really want to be more. And it's kind of time for them to be more. For others of you, what's going to help you is that self-love. And again, being open to new ideas and new mates and new people to come in and assist you. It's okay to get assistance. But I do see some of these things changing. The Nine of Materials tells me at the end of it as the outcome or advice, trust yourself, your own independence, who you are. The Hierophant, oh my God, have faith in yourself. Have faith in the process. Have faith in source. And the Six of Cups, Six of Emotions. Some of you, it's a past. It's a friend. I'm not going to say they're an ex. It's a friend that maybe you've considered in the past. And then you guys kind of didn't. But you're going to be a little nostalgic and just remember why. For those of you that are already in a current relationship, remember why you got in that relationship. Remember the good things about that person and not like hold on to all the bad things. Some of you all could be in this year of 2021 being getting ready to get, engaged. This could be the kickoff. You could be meeting the person that you're going to be with, right? Your partner, your life partner. Now, y'all heard that from me, so y'all better take that one to the bank. Aries, y'all better bank this one today. Mark it down on your calendar because God darn it all, y'all know I don't be playing that role. Let me grab my coffee. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I don't be doing that. Y'all know I do not be talking about that little stuff. But that's what came out in the cards. And I think some of y'all, I'm just talking, some of y'all are also going to take a trip with this individual now that things are opening up. They're going to be very communicative. All right, Taurus. Very communicative, Aries. You're going to like this one. Taurus. Hey, sweetie. All right. Let's get Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I don't want to be here all day. Oh, Taurus, we have promise of the future from the whispers of Lord Ganesha. Promise of the future. I love it. That's your oracle. Now let's get some Muse Tarot. Can I get 5 cards for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please? 5 cards for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I hope everybody is doing well today. Oh, please. There we go. Hope everyone is doing well today. I had a pretty laid-back St. Patty's Day. In my younger years, I would have been greened out and preparing to go out. I'm telling you, I would have been greened out and prepared to go out. I'd have been out here drinking green beer and what they call Irish car bombs. Some of y'all might know what those Irish car bombs are. All right, here we go. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. 5 cards, please, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. 5 cards for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. First card, what's coming towards you, Taurus? 7 of Voices, which is the 7 of Swords. You know, this 7 of Voices, I'm going to get into this a little bit deeper, but look at what this is. This is really you dealing with the shadow. Thank you so much, Justice. Thank you, honey. This is you dealing with your shadow self, whispering in your ear. All right, let's get the energy you're bringing. The energy you're bringing is the world or the cosmos. The world cosmos. So you're ready for some chapters to end, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. These are general readings for the equinox. At this equinox is beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. Ooh, the Hierophant. That's yourself. as energy that could be an obstacle. You're going to potentially get in your own way. Then we have the muse or the king of inspiration, which is the king of wands. The king of wands, the muse of wands. And then outcome, that's what's going to help you. Outcome or advice is the nine of voices, which is the nine of swords. So we're just going to get to that. Let's look at the seven of voices. Now, I'm going to tell you something. When I see this again, I see this woman. Okay, so let's kind of take a look at this. The woman that's sitting on the edge, right? You see her? She's sitting at the water's end here, at the end of the dock or the end of the bridge. She's got a fox head on. So and there's foxes on either side. So the energy that's coming towards you, and what are foxes kind of representative of? Fox is representative of thievery, of conniving, of sneaking, of keeping you from getting something that you are due, in that sense, like as sly as a fox. So my question for you is, what's coming to you is the option right now. Hey, guide of the light. The option for you right now is, are you going to keep allowing yourself to kid yourself, or are you going to, Taurus, sun, moon, and rising, are you going to allow the promise of the future to come to pass? Are you going to keep stealing your own future from yourself because of what you've been told and the stories that you have been told about? Are you going to do your shadow work and take care of your business? Let me look and see what's on the bottom of this deck here. We also have the 10 of emotions right on the bottom of the deck, the 10 of cups. So there is the possibility for having complete wish fulfillment. That's the overall energy. By the end of this, that's what the universe is trying to bring you, or trying to start at this spring equinox, is that. Okay? Queen of materials, Queen of pentacles. That is earth energy. It could be it's primarily Virgo. It could be Virgo, could be Capricorn, it could be you, Taurus, but it could be a maternal figure or a female figure that is prominent with the sun. You may have had in your past, I think some of you, the shadow work you're going to have to do is that their female energy. It could be mother, it could be aunt, it could be sister, it could be some other prominent feminine energy. I have the sun here, so she could be a Leo as well, or another fire sign, but they have basically put a lot into you and saying that, brighter days are only available in the way that I think that you should do things. Or this could be, again, a prominent female person in your life that is guiding you in a way that is either trying to guide you to the sunnier days and you not kidding yourself anymore and lying to yourself anymore, Taurus, or they have been feeding your head with a bunch of crap. And you got to overcome that shadow, right? You got to transmute. Either way it goes, you're going to have to transmute that energy. The energy you're bringing is you're tired of being on the merry-go-round. You're tired of being on the hamster wheel with the world cosmos. You're ready to tap into the cosmos, okay? With the 2 of materials, you want to get into balance. Your money, Taurus, some of you, your money has been a little funny. Your money's getting better. Your money's getting into balance. And Ace of Voices, you are going to find your voice. You are going to sing a new song. You are going to think a new thought. You are going to act and believe a new way. You want to believe this promise of the future and what the future holds. The choice is always up to you. Are you going to believe it towards sun, moon, and rising or not? The energy that's being a little bit difficult is you, the Hierophant, and lack of faith, okay? With this 4 of inspirations, the 4 of swords, this needing to get at peace with the way things have been going, the 5 of emotions, it has been very overwhelming, and the devil, this is Capricorn energy. There's a lot of, there is some toxicity that you are, either some of you may be having some addiction to the drama, some of you having addiction to a person. Some of you are just addicted to talking badly about yourself or thinking badly about yourself or being in your own way. And for some of you, there is this female energy. For some, this is very specific. There is a toxic female in your world that you have really looked up to a lot. And it's time for you to kind of move it along. We've got the king of inspiration, the king of wands. I don't say that lightly, and I don't say that usually. But it's not poor Taurus. You can, with this king of wands, being the master of your destiny and believing in the promise of the future, you can overcome all of this. Three of materials. There are new people, there are new friends and new supporters that are coming along. Queen of inspiration as well. This is all about you getting inspired and having movement in the spring equinox. Okay, and nine of materials to move into a independence that you thus far haven't seen. With this nine of voices, typically that would be the nine of swords, anxiety. I feel like the outcome or advice has come on out of the anxiety. You can, with the Empress, birth your entire, the future that you wish to have and the promise of the future that you know you should have. With this four of materials, you're going to need to guard your heart and keep your own happiness within, and don't let other people keep taking it. And with this six of materials or the six of pentacles, that's when you're going to find balance and abundance. This is definitely a tower moment for you to really decide to look after yourself rather than others. And this six of cups, six of emotions, do not let other people, do not nostalgia hold you back. Okay, I don't care what happened with these people in the past. It's not good for you right now. And you're going to have some new offers with this knight of emotions as well, Taurus. And you're going to be able to prosper with the magician. All right. All right. Hey, Jay, how are you? Transmute that energy. Yes, yes, yes. Joy. Hey, Joy. I'm sorry I saw Jay. How you doing, honey? All right. Let us get to, I'm trying to move it along. Y'all, it's been a while since I've done all 12 signs. Whew. I be talking too much. Let's move it on to Gemini. Gemini, sun, moon, and rising. We are going to pull one oracle from the Whispers of Ganesha. Okay, Whispers of Ganesha. And then we're going to pull some tarot. Healing, Gemini. You guys really need this, don't you? I feel like this is an overall healing, spiritually and for some emotionally, mentally, and physically. Gemini. Oh, it's so good to see you. Yes, ascending. Oh, I know, right? Thanks, Joy. You know, and I haven't done this in so long that it's just like, oh, I'm back. Okay. 5 cards, please. Gemini, sun, moon, and rising. 5 cards, Gemini, sun, moon, and rising. Energy coming towards you. Queen of voices or Queen of swords. Well, that's a very, look at that card. That's a very interesting Queen of swords, isn't it? Huh. What you're bringing is the 5 of Pentacles or 5 of materials. 8 of voices is the energy you're going to have to overcome, Gemini. Ooh, 10 of voices. It's a lot of air. You're full of air. And then the page of inspiration is the outcome or advice. Queen of voices, Queen of swords. I look at her and standing in her truth in the midst of all of the toxicity and shadow all around her. The falseness, the fakeness, the illusion. In the midst of the illusion, she's still rising to the occasion. Death. She is literally in her mind is transforming. Her thoughts are transforming. She is being reborn in her mind, in her truth. Gemini, sun, moon, and rising at this spring, rebirth, renewal, being reborn in your mind, in your thoughts, and how you speak your words. That is where we are with this 9 of inspiration, which is the 9 of wands. It is time for you to stop being just the defender of, like, being on the defensive, but it is time for you to take this in the fullness and inspire yourself. Gemini, sun, moon, and rising right now with the 5 of materials. You've been feeling left out in the cold. You've been feeling like all of that great stuff, all of that whatever is off to the other side. Right? To the other side. With this Queen of Emotions, it's time for you to do some self-care. I'm also hearing for some Gemini, sun, moon, and rising, things are not as bad as you would think that they are. People are not just doing you as dirty as you think that they are. So while you may be feeling like, oh, I'm so left out in the cold and nobody understand me and ain't nobody doing nothing for me, nothing could be further from the damn truth. So just cut it out. Like, there are people that are willing to be here and help you, you know, that are willing to be out there and help you, but you got to accept that help too. And then here you go, the 9 of materials. And in all actuality, you have everything you need in your hand. But with this 9 of materials, I feel that your level of independence is really what's kind of made you feel like you've been left out in the cold. And yes, I see all of that, guys, that she knows no matter what is said or done, that she knows who she is. I love that card. What's going to be what could be an obstacle for you is this 8 of voices. So being, again, trapped in your own mind, in your own thought, thinking that there's no way out, when in all actuality, there absolutely is. The 5 of emotions. Being overwhelmed with that 5 of cups. There's a lot of 5s. There's been a lot of changes in your world, Gemini, sun, moon, and rising, and people are changing. But this is the time for healing for you. This is a time for you to be able to say, okay, wait a minute. What is it that I need to do to be the best me for me, and not for anybody else, but the best me for me? Not to impress anybody else. It doesn't matter if anybody else ever sees it. It doesn't matter if anybody else ever acknowledges it. I just need to be the best me, period, because that's the best version of me that's going to be able to go forward and do exactly and live out my purpose, right? And here we have the King of Voices, or the Muse of Voices. So the Muse of Voices, the King of Swords, we have the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, or the Muse, the deep inspiration of it. Have you lost a little bit of your inspiration, and are you not speaking what you need to speak for in your own truth? That's what I hear. 10 of Voices, I think that you have been beat down a lot about your ideas, and I think that's what's got you stuck in your head. With this 4 of Emotions, 4 of Cups, it's going to take some contemplation, but I also have the 3 of Cups, and that tells me this, that there are people, there is this support, this spiritual support that is going to help you. You are not going to get this from man, woman, humankind. That's not where this is coming from. All of this has to change in your mind, and then also allowing spirit to come in and help you transform and help you do what? Get your healing, your heart healing. Some of you guys' hearts are really sick, and there's a problem, and they've been broken. The outcome or advice is this page of inspiration. Get a new inspiration, get a new passion, allow that new passion to be ignited. 2 of Emotions, which is the 2 of Cups. If there's someone in your life that has really been there for you and really been good to you, it's time to let them assist you and find the new way of doing things. Because with the 7 of Materials, I think some of you have been holding on to stuff for a little bit too long. And you've just been, you're seeing a little bit of growth here and there, but you're not ever really taking the major step in order to get the main growth. And that's what needs to happen. Like, this is a big jump that we're asking you to make at this time in the spring equinox. There's a big shift in your thinking, and a shift in that you don't necessarily need all the collaborators in order to really be successful, right? And then we have this 8 of emotions. So let's leave some of that behind. Let's leave it behind because it's not serving you any longer. Because here we have the Magician again. You can manifest everything that you wish. You have the ability to make it happen. You do. What's crazy is that Keith Sweat song is coming to my head. Make it last forever. Hey, 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 sunflower. And ever. Don't let our love. Y'all remember that Keith Sweat song? Don't act like y'all don't remember it. Okay, we're going to move on to Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Make it last forever, Keith Sweat. I don't know why that came to my brain just then. I have no idea. But it did. Let me tell you how much I love you. Let me tell you, boy, I really... Oh, my God. I'm off key. But anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. All right. Ooh. Whoop. Here we go. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right. Perseverance. Cancer. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on to your love. You got to hold on. Oh boy, it's a 80s, a 90s, and it is a 2000 jukebox. You don't know what in the 2000s. You don't know what's coming out. 80s, 90s, and 2000s. I'm not sure if we're going to go back further. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The main card is Perseverance. What is coming towards us is the Page of Inspiration. New passions. I love it. What we're bringing to the table is the 4 of Inspiration. So the 4 of Swords, or 4 of Wands. Oh, that's that life. That's that merge. That's that marriage. This 9 of Materials is loving to come out. You know, there's certain cards that will come out all the time. That Spirit is like, okay, this is kind of a constant theme, and I might as well just keep that 9 of Materials or that 9 of Pentacles out. Now that's the energy that's gonna that's good potentially gonna give us a little bit of an issue. I agree. That was some of the best music. 9 of Voices. Ooh. The 6 and the 9 of Inspiration. I'm going to bring both of these out for the outcome or advice. So the 9 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. Victory. And the 9 of Wands actually symbolizes perseverance. So that's very interesting. Page of Inspiration is the energy coming towards us. Is there new inspiration, new exploration into new things that are just going to really float our boat here? We're really going to get it moving. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You have been going through a lot of emotions. There's been a lot of ish going on during this winter season for us. Okay, there's been a lot of ish going on during this winter season. Let me just shuffle the remainder of the deck. One more shuffle, quick. Lots of energy, lots of emotions. 4 of Voices, which is the 4 of Swords, but we are finding peace. We're coming out of it, so the peace, so the calm is coming. Okay, 4 of Wands. We are bringing to the table that we know, gosh darn well, 4 of Inspiration, that we are on our life path, right? 9 of Emotions. 9 of Cups. We are beginning to feel you're feeling very emotionally self-satisfying. and the Page of Emotions, and there's new inspirations coming. Okay? There's new feelings coming. Look at how she's got her heart chakra is like, brrr, and then look in her sacral, we've got this egg. So there's a new promise, a promise of pregnancy. Well, it looks like an egg to me, but it's not. Oh my God. So that's like the heart chakra, the sun shining down in her sacral, but that looked like an egg to me. So I'm just going to take that egg and look at the pregnant of promise, right? So we've got all of that like flowing through us, and ton of new and innovative and how can I, creative emotions flowing through us. With this Nine of Materials, I think sometimes we're doubting that we're doing the right thing independently. With this Queen of Inspiration, which is the Queen of Wands, we're kind of doubting sometimes whether or not we're really going on the right path, and our self-confidence, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, can get a little down. With this wheel, we're just, it's like money up and down and stuff up and down, right? So it's just this up and down feeling. And we're just like, it's kind of unnerving, right? We like stability. What is going to help us through this? Here is this Nine of Voices, which is the Nine of Swords. I'm going to say don't be anxious. I'm going to read that as reversal. Let's not be anxious. Follow your intuition with the moon. All secrets are going to be revealed to us. Here's the Justice card. Let's find balance. So if for those that are involved in any kind of legal battle, the Spring Equinox is going to bring you peace, and it's going to bring you justice. Okay? The scales will be balanced. All the secrets that are meant to be and need to be revealed will be. Okay, this is the season of the equinox is bringing, and it's going to help us be a little bit more sure of ourselves and self-confident, and we'll begin to remove that anxiety. Outcome or advice, Nine of Inspiration. So persevere to get the Six of Inspiration, which is Six of Wands, victory. So you got to hang in there because your victory is almost there. Live your truth with the Muse or the King of Voices. Live your truth and speak your truth. Don't ever stop. The Fool. There's plenty of brand new adventures that you're going on, and I really feel like this is a renewal again, right? This is like a complete renewal. Ace of Materials. Look for some very good in all aspects, very good abundance in everything. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Potentially new streams of income coming in, new ideas for businesses, and or just an explosion in your current business. All right, that is Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We are moving it along to, what's next? Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Woohoo. What's, oh my God, Justice. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Yeah, spring cleaning. I'd rather not repeat this last winter. No kidding. Like the symbol of Cancer. Yes, that's right. That's awesome. Why is this not surprising for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Splendor. I can't with y'all Leos. I cannot. I cannot with y'all Leos. I don't know what to say, what to do with y'all Leos. Let me shuffle these a little bit differently. Splendor. Why is that just not surprising to me? Like, y'all got to have your splendor, don't y'all? Y'all got to have it. Good night. Ooh, Leo. Seven of Voices. I think you got a little shadow work to do. Let's see. Four of Emotions. You've been rather thoughtful lately, haven't you? In your head? You've been in your head a little bit, Leo? What's going on? Knight of Emotions. Oh, here we go. The Emperor. We're going to clarify all of this in just a minute. And the Muse of Inspiration. Seven of Voices was what coming to you. What's happening, Leo? Ten of Emotions. Let me look. Leo, okay, listen. This may or may not stick with some of y'all Leos. It's a Two of Emotions as well. Some of you Leos are feeling as you're coming into this that your happiness has been stolen, or that someone is trying to steal your happiness and your fulfillment and your joy. Some of you have gotten in your own way and stolen it from yourself. Some of you have outwitted yourselves and you're just now recognizing that. Some of you are recognizing that, you know, there's some changes that are necessary in order to have the relationship that you probably wanted. And I'm not sure if you're still in it or if you have the opportunity for it. Some of you might be regretting not making some decisions as well as far as entrepreneurship or a career change or something along those lines. But I'm just hearing Spirit say it's not too late. The fact that you've recognized that maybe you're withholding or holding yourself back, or you're putting a facade out here that is not real. Like, to the outside world, for some of you Leos, now it might not resonate, so it's not everybody, I understand. But for some of you, you know, you put on that good face, you fake it till you make it, and now it's kind of like the rubber's meeting the road, and you're not really able to fake it anymore. For some, okay. For others, this could be warning you that there are some people that might not have your best interest at heart, and that you know, potentially, you know, I'd watch out for that as well. But that overall, you're going to have a good, you know, fulfilling springtime, and there could be new love here as well. This Four of Emotions, or what you're bringing to the table, is you're very closely considering offers and very closely considering and side-eyeing people and considering your next moves before you just run off and do it. But I do feel with this splendor that at the end of it all, especially because I got the King or the Muse of Inspiration at the end of it all, you're going to come out like this beautiful, roaring, like majestic lion or lioness. I really do feel that. The Queen of Voices as well. So I think you're contemplating this enough so that you can really hear your own voice and and live your own truth, which I really absolutely love. And here's the Chariot, which is, you know, it could be Cancer, but you're going to come to these conclusions that you've been under some deep contemplation and maybe a little bit of, you know, reclusiveness for a little while, but now you're ready to come out. Knight of Emotions. There's going to be either you that's in the obstacle position. Either you're not really ready to make some offers, or you're not ready to receive those offers. You're not going to believe them when you receive them. With the Seven Emotions or Seven of Cups, there's choices that you have, or that other person has. Eight of Emotions, but I feel like there's some things that you're going to have to walk away, that you're going to have to walk away from in order to be able to live that truth we were talking about and make the right choice and make the right offer or accept the right offer. What's going to help you overcome this is the Emperor. What is it you really want? What is really going to make you happy? Right? Page of Materials. Could be a new job, just a new way of living as well. What's going to make you happy? I think some of you Leos haven't really recognized what's made you happy. I don't think anybody's asked you recently for some of y'all. I have the Ten of Voices and I have the Two of Inspiration. Are you going to choose happiness, or are you going to choose death? Because you've been dying on the vine for a little while, some of you. Some of you have been dying on the vine for quite some time. What are you going to choose? because splendor is waiting for you. Come on. This beautiful day, this beautiful life, this wonderful, wondrous life is waiting for you. This life fitting of the king and queen of the jungle, so to speak. And you right here are this muse of inspiration. This is King of Wands. Being in, to me, that's Leo. Being in your best self, your most magnificent self, and living your best life. That's what you're about, right? With this Four of Swords, that's where Four Voices, that's where you're going to find peace. Four of Materials, stop letting people walk all over your heart. You need to guard. We can't always have our hearts open, guys. The Fool, oh my God, the Fool keeps coming up. And the Empress, listen, you guys can get whatever it is you want. The Emperor and the Empress showed up in your reading. You have the divine feminine and the divine masculine, but I really do strongly feel like there's some people in your life, Leo, that have been kind of like weighing you down. And unless you're ready to let those people go, it's going to be a hard road to go. But this is awaiting you. Like all the luxuriousness that you've been. My youngest daughter is a Leo. My dad was a Leo. And they like their luxury. That's waiting for you, but you got to stop like doing for other people. All right, Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. One oracle card, please, for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Oh. Delight. Look at that. Look how happy Ganesha is. Oh. Oh, Ganesha's so happy. All of the favorite things around. My cat Virgo's actually in here, and she never hangs with me this long. Five of Inspiration. Energy coming towards you. Interesting. We'll get some clarification. Here's the Seven of Inspiration, Seven of Wands. So that's Five of Wands, Seven of Wands. Ten of Emotions is what's challenging. Six of Voices is what's going to help you, or Six of Swords is what's going to help you overcome. And how are we going to get to this delight? Whoa. Ten of Voices. I see what's going on here. Coming towards you, the Five of Inspiration, or the Five of Wands. It has been a challenge to solve the problem. It has been a challenge, Virgo, to solve the problem. However, in the springtime, you're going to get the solution. Seven of Materials. You're going to see yourself begin to get just a little bit, right, of manifestation of fruit from that, all those seeds that you planted. The Page of Voices, however, you're going to see things very clearly in a very innovative way and in a very new way. And you're going to look at this puzzle and you're going to be like, you know what? I don't have to do it the way that I had been doing it. I could do it somewhere new, in a new way. And here we have the Seven of Inspiration. I really look at this card. She's literally holding this portal open so that the light can continue to come through. Are you going to hold your portal open? Are you holding your portal open? This four of emotions, it's been a lot of thought that's gone into it. It's been a lot of emotion. There's been pensiveness. It's like, oh, I don't know if it's going to work. I've got 3 cups spilled. Well, I've got 1 cup spilled and 3 cups upright. And this Knight of Emotions. But by the time you get done with all this, you're going to know that you know that you know that you can do this. You're going to totally believe in yourself. 10 of Emotions, listen, the obstacle is you believe it's too good to be true. Because in the past with the 6 of Emotions, it is the other shoe has dropped. And you're like, I don't think that with this Queen of Voices, I'm not sure that this is my life, but it is your life. With the 6 of Voices, leave all that ugliness behind and just go forward. Can you just go forward? Because look, Spirit is offering you a bridge to get across, right? To all those rocky, those tough points like you wouldn't be able to get past on your own and get to the other side. And this Queen of Inspiration is saying, hey, look, you have everything that it takes, Virgo. Take delight in yourself. 4 of Inspiration, 4 of Swords, you are definitely living the life you're supposed to. You are on your right path. 6 of Inspiration, which is the 6 of Wands, you do have victory coming towards you. 3 of Materials, there are people that are going to be assisting you. And the Ace of Materials in your brand new world, in your brand new life. But with the key to this, the outcome or advice, let the rest of the crap die. Stop overthinking it. I feel like Gemini got caught somewhere and she's like whining. 8 of Materials, you've been putting in a whole lot of hard work, and some of you are going to start something brand new, I feel like, too, at this spring, like a brand new job or a brand new company. Knight of Voices, you'll be hearing from Spirit directly quite a bit, getting a lot of those messages. Page of Emotions, this is going to be something that's going to be brand new. It's going to give you a lot of peace. And the Ace of Emotions, the Ace of Cups, it's really going to have your cup overflowing. Like you're going to, there's a lot of love. I don't know why Gemini's whining. All right. Virgo, then we are on to Libra. Let's get on to Libra. You guys still doing okay out there? You guys doing okay out there? Libra. The chat has not moved. Did I lose you guys? Okay, you guys are here. I was like, where y'all at? I didn't see y'all. Oh, no problem at all. All right, Libra, sun, moon, and rising. Libra, sun, moon, and rising. That's not going to be it, Libra. Let's try it again. There we go. Embrace. I like that. Look at that. Oh. Embrace. I feel like Spirit's giving you a big embrace. All right, Libra. Woo. We need the 5 and the 7 of emotion, 7 of cups and 5 of cups. You can choose to not be overcome with emotion. You can choose to not be overcome with emotion. Coming towards you, the devil. So I wonder what that's about. Could be Capricornian energy. See what's up with that. 10 of emotions. That's the other card that likes to come up, huh? Everybody's full of hope and inspiration. The 5 of inspiration. Energy that could be a little bit of an issue. 8 of voices. I try not to. Oh, that's crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. And the sun. Outcome or advice. Okay, I like that. Libra, I think for some of you, sun, moon, and rising, we're going to be embracing some of our dark side. We're going to be embracing some of that side that we might like to put down. We're going to be embracing a lot of different things. We're going to be embracing that, you know, we've been through the things we've been through in order to bring us to the balance that we needed to be to. You know? We need to embrace the good with the bad. Here we go. The Ace of Materials. There's been with that energy coming towards you, with a lot of you getting out of some toxic situations or just owning some things that have happened recently. I see new beginnings coming along. So I see that there's been a lot of, again, could be Capricorn, doesn't have to be a Capricorn. There could have been quite a few narcissistic type people around you, or people that were displaying narcissistic behavior. But you've been able to kind of, I won't say embrace the narcissistic behavior. I will say that you've been able to embrace the fact that there is parts of you that maybe that you have attracted that energy to you. And because of you being able to embrace that reality, then you're able to embrace your healing. Yeah, here we go with the Hermit and Virgo. So there's a lot of earth energy. There's a lot of introspection energy. And I think also that you're going to have to recognize that there are some toxic people around you here at this time. This is spring cleaning time. I'll just say that for everybody. This is spring cleaning time. With the 10 of emotions, you're bringing, like, you know, you believe in the wish fulfillment. Ace of voices, you believe in a new way, a new walk, a new talk, a new thought process. No, I'm not saying that you're emotional at all. I'm not saying Libras are emotional at all. I don't find Libras to be emotional, period. Like, not overly emotional. And even if you are, I think that that's a fabulous thing to be emotional, because you're setting your energy in motion. You're using your energy. You're not bottling it up. So I don't look at it as a bad thing either way it goes. With the Seven of Emotions, knowing that you have choices, you can choose to be in this, or you can choose to move on. You can choose to use your energy in a positive manner for you, or you can choose not to. Yeah. Hey, Kim. With this Five of Inspiration, don't be that's a Five of Wands. Don't be afraid of the challenge that's ahead. It's going to be challenging to let go of some of these people. We have the Priestess and the Fool on the bottom of the card. Will you please trust in your intuition on the new thing in the new way? It is going to be a challenge. It is going to be a challenge to walk on a new path. But with this Eight of Voices, recognizing that it is in your own head, right? And then we have the Knight of Inspiration, which is the Knight of Wands, and moving quickly out of your own head and onto the path, right? Three of Emotions. Again, I'm not, to me, this is like, okay, so this is like three spiritual women coming together. Sorry about that. That's my dog. The family's home. I think moving quickly towards a inspirational grouping or tribe or trio. Okay. But I need you to follow, like, this High Priestess really is sticking with me. She's got the runes in the back. This is sticking with me because I feel like some of you Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising may not always follow your intuition. Some of you might feel like other people don't follow your intuition, like when you tell them something and it really bothers you. Let it go. But you got to let the feelings and the emotions move and flow, because that's the flow of spirit within you. Right? And then the outcome or advice, there are brighter days. I mean, this is like the sun, the most beautiful card, right? In the deck, as Secret Tarot says. There's death and rebirth. Like this is your time to come out and be new all over again. Queen of Emotions, practice self-care. Queen of Cups. Seven of Voices, do your shadow work. Nine of Emotions, so that you can be solid and self-fulfilled. So embrace your inner child. That's, I kind of think what that child is there. Embrace your inner child. Embrace that part of yourself. Allow yourself just to be loved by spirit, and allow yourself to be loved and appreciated by others, Libra. But there's something, again, I feel like for a lot of us, there's going to be a lot of people that there's some new relationships that are like coming on board too. Hey, Connie. Yeah, that's awesome. All right. So what's next? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Joy and pain, like sunshine and rain. I'm sorry. Give it to me raw bass. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe that song is not going to be stuck in my head. Stuck in my head. Scorpio, we are on Scorpio now. Scorpio, joy. Joy cometh in the morning. We got some joy happening, Scorpio. Some joy. I'm going to split these up a little bit. Oh my God. Teresa, you going back a little bit too far for me today. You going a little too far back for me. That's a little bit before me. Let's get this. Sorry, guys. I got to shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. It's crazy. All right, here we go. One more. You're hilarious. Okay, coming towards you. Scorpio. Eight of materials. It's going to be some hard work coming towards you. We've got you're bringing energy of the chariot to you. We have the muse of materials. So the king of pentacles, the muse of materials could be the issue that the energy that's an obstacle for you. We have the 10 of pentacles or the 10 of materials that is going to help you overcome. And then we have the 8 of voices, outcome or advice. So let's see what we've got going. 8 of materials, energy coming towards you. I like that card. I feel like, oops, come here. Yep, Knight of Inspiration. This is going to be something, there's going to be quick work done, or you're going to be able to get your work done quickly. You're going to be able to complete tasks quickly. Hey, Jeanette. 5 of Inspiration. Even though there's challenges that are going to be coming up your way, I see you overcoming those challenges. And if it's like a creative like block, I see you being able to overcome that creative block pretty quickly with this 4 of emotions, with just kind of handling your emotions and reining them in, and don't let them run amok. With this Chariot card that you got coming towards you, you know, what's interesting at this equinox, you know, there's not necessarily a ton to happen or anything happening really that much so in your sign. But we do have Neptune and Mercury trining you, and then we also have the moon on the equinox trining your sun, moon, and rising as well. So I do feel like you're going to be motivated to move, right? So with that Chariot energy, motivated to move. 6 of emotions or 6 of cups. There's going to be some nostalgia. I would go back to the past. Go back to the past and draw on past successes to know which way to move forward. And with this Queen of Materials, which is the Queen of Pentacles, it's really very important for you to be about your money and be making some good, solid investments. This is also a good time, I think, at the spring equinox for your investments. With this King of Pentacles, this could be Capricorn energy. This could be also Virgo, or it could be Taurus. That is, and here's another king, the Muse of Emotions. It looks to me like a lot of you, the problem is going to be that a lot of you are not very secure in your money, and you're not sure if some of the choices you've made are actually going to come to fruition. And because of that, you're kind of really doubting yourself, and you're really kicking yourself in the butt. Spirit is saying that what's going to help you overcome this is not to forget with that 10 of Pentacles that you did what you did in order for you to actually get to a point of complete and utter fulfillment. The 7 of Emotions or the 7 of Cups, you made specific choices that are now right about to blossom. And then with this Page of Voices, it's really just embracing the new thought and your new thought process and your new mindset, so that you can go on and blossom and bloom With this Eight of Voices as outcome or advice, just remember anything and everything. If you're feeling trapped, it's all in your mind. Really, it is the mindset that needs to continue to change. With this Three of Materials, or the Three of Pentacles, I do see some very good collaboration and some new contracts potentially coming in as well. And then with this Ace of Materials, it's definitely a brand new all-around abundance that's there. The Devil card, again, that's Capricorn, and this is the Muse of Materials. There could be a Capricorn involved. The Capricorn could actually help you get out of this situation mentally and help you organize the business side of life a little bit better, so that you're not so Five of Emotions overwhelmed. And that they'll be able to hold with the Moon not only just the secrets, but they'll be intuitive enough to understand the direction that you need to go to. How does this all relate back to joy? I really feel that you've got to find joy here in everything that you do. Joy is a choice. Happiness is a choice. It is not anybody else, incumbent upon anybody else to provide that or make you happy or make you joyful. This is a spiritual gift. If you decide to have the gift of joy, what usually typically goes along with that is this gift of, or this spirit of gratitude. And when you have the spirit of gratitude and the spirit of joy, you do also have the spirit of creation. Justice, that just super chat names I see are a different color with a tool. Typically what that means, it goes by, but the super chat is color coded by how much is given in the super chat, and here is if you're a member or not in the chat. All right, Sag, thank you. Sagittarius the Archer. Oh my gosh. Somebody texted me, like, people, leave me alone. All right. Sagittarius. All right, guys, don't forget that if you want to get into the spiritual counseling energy healing certification course, the masterclass, just book a 15-minute call with me, so we can go through the enrollment process, okay, or start the enrollment process. 15-minute call. There's a Linktree link down in the description box below. All right, here we go. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Blessings. Blessings. So let's get 5 cards for Sag, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sag, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's get 5 cards, please, for Sag, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Come on, guys. Let's get some new cards. Sag, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Death is coming towards you. Not actual death, but rebirth is coming towards you. Rebirth is coming towards you. Ooh, this Devil card coming out a lot. Are we dealing with a lot of toxicities, y'all? 5 of Inspiration. Here we go. Nope. These cards just... 5 of Wands, the energy that we might have to overcome a little bit of. Ooh, here we go. The Hanged Muse. Finally, something different. You know, sometimes I'd be like, why are the same cards coming out for everybody? Usually I have more of a break in between the energies. And then here we go, the 9 of Emotions. Blessings. So this is a time definitely... Thank you. Yes, there's lots of blessings coming, but there are blessings in a lot of different ways, Sag. There's a lot of different ways your blessings is going to come to you. Might not all be monetary. For some people, it's going to be a blessing of just your mind quieting down. Or just you having a new attitude towards life in general. With this death card, so this opportunity for rebirth that is definitely being afforded you. Like you can change everything about yourself if you wish to. With this Four of Materials, you have the opportunity to open up your heart chakra and open yourself up to the love and the light, right? The love and the light that is available to you. With the Six of Emotions, this is the Six of Cups. I feel like, as we got the Devil card here as well, there's a lot of like past-ish that you feel like for some of you that you feel like you really need to deal with and you really need to get over. Or should I say you need to work through, and there's shadow work that needs to be transmuted. Some of you really feel like that. Some of you are like that. For some of you, some of you have burned some bridges or potentially burned some bridges that you really would like to repair and come back to. And for others of you, people have burned bridges with you and you probably miss them a lot. And I think that they miss you too. But the question now is whether or not they're really good for you, or, you know, was that just a blip on the radar and was just like a, oh, well, maybe. And it's not, yeah. Unfortunately, you have to decide whether or not they're good for you or they're just toxic. Okay. Hey, the unknown. How are you, hun? With this Devil card energy you're bringing, I feel like you're trying to get rid of, expel a lot of toxic energy. The Five of Materials, you have literally set yourself either apart on your own, or you've been kind of excommunicated from the community. With this Ace of Emotions, but you know, you're really full of hope and of promise, and you really want a significant change. Ten of Voices, you want to stop the cycle that you've been on. And I think a lot of you have been speaking death over yourself, and you're ready to stop that action as well. Okay. Yeah, you're ready for something new with the Fool. What could be a challenge here is the Five of Inspiration. Okay, so that Five of Inspiration here. You know, Sagittarius, sometimes when people challenge your ideas or your inspiration, sometimes you can get a little defensive. I'm not saying that's in a bad way. I'm just saying that sometimes you can, or sometimes you can super duper like second guess yourself, and you don't even need to, because sometimes people just ask questions and challenge it, and it really should just help you to fine tune it. But it's gonna, if anyone challenges any of your ideas or this month, just watch out for wanting to like retreat. Okay. And watch out and please take care of your heart and your sacral chakra. Like, be sure you're allowing the energy to flow properly. Because between your heart and your sacral, that's where all of the third dimensional, that's really the reality, the real space, the third dimensional creation happens. What's going to help you overcome this is the Hanged Muse. In other words, everything in its due time. Like, don't rush this. Do not rush this process. During this spring equinox season, you have a special portal. We all do, that we're opening up on our own. So take the time and we're walking through a very special portal of time and space and evolution during this time period. So let's really honor that for what it is and take the time to enjoy it and take the time to utilize what's being afforded to us. Okay. The Queen of Emotion, It's time for self-care, not for other people's care. So please take care of yourself. All in due time. Everything else happens all in due time. Knight of Voices, you're going to be getting messages from Spirit for sure. And helping guide you through this. And please trust with the Priestess card your intuition. The Nine of Emotions tells me you have everything within you to create your new world. You have everything, and you are in command of your emotions. Never forget that, Sagittarius. With this Five of Voices at the Five of Swords, you know your mind can be telling you something different. In fact, this Eight of Voices came out this way, sideways. So that's telling me that your mind sometimes is telling you, oh, no, 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 you have no control over this. And then other times your mind's like, no, wait, wait, I can control everything. So, you know, there's that. With this Page of Inspiration, no, that really to me signifies you're always coming up with new ideas and new inspirations. You got to just live you and be true to yourself. And then with the Ace of Materials, when you are true to yourself, that's when blessings flow. That's when this flows in the natural. But honest to Pete, like the real blessing here is going to be free from kind of being tormented in your own mind about the direction you should go, about lamenting over, you know, well, I could have done this and I could have done that and I should have done this and I should have done that. Okay, we all should have, would have, could have. But so I'm not trying to be funny, but you're not. That's nothing special. So, but what are you going to do about it, right? All right. Oh, not that. All right, here we go. Capricorn coming down the home stretch here. Cappy, Cappy. Capricorn. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Oh, my. Oh, wow. Lord Ganesh should be doing a whole lot on these little cards here. I'm really going to have to. Lord Ganesh should have been a mama. This is very androgynous. He's gender fluid. Acceptance. Now, are we accepting the fact that we pregnant, or are we accepting the fact that we just, you know, we living good? Acceptance. That sounds good, Justice. I don't know what that says. It could be. All right, here we go. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You see how I'm shuffling all these cards? You see, I'm like, I am trying to be sure that they are like not sitting here in the same stinking order. All right, here we go. Cappies, coming towards you. The Muse of Inspiration. So the King of Wands is coming towards you. What you're bringing to the table this month. The Ace of Voices. You're bringing a new thought, new voice to the table. What could be a problem is going too slow or going too fast. Here we go. Knight of Pentacles is in the obstacle spot. Oh, here we go. The Star. Oh, and she beautiful. But she a little skinny. Not that I'm skinny shaming, so I don't want anybody to get upset. But she need a couple of pork chops. She need a couple of pork chops. And maybe a little greens and some peach cobbler. I'm just saying. I'm not thin shaming, so don't nobody get there all upset. I just want to make the girls some pork chops, some greens, and some, I don't know, black eyed peas, man. All right, you guys, here we go. And what outcome more advice is the lovers. Mr. Lover Man. Okay. Acceptance. What do you need to be accepting of? I think a lot of you need to be accepting of yourself. Self-acceptance. That's my dog. It's really my son and my granddaughter's dog. Anyway, let's see what we got coming towards us with this king of, or the muse of inspiration. So there's a lot of, again, this is a great time for new ideas. And this is the time for new ideas to spring up. No pun intended. And this is the time for like a rebirth, right? So here we have the Four of Emotions. Those things that you've been contemplating for a long time, maybe it's time to stop thinking about them and just time to put them into action. Yeah. You've been Six Emotions. You've been really thinking about the fact that other things that you tried didn't come to fruition and didn't go well, Cappy. And Seven of Voices tells me you're actually stealing from yourself. You've actually convinced yourself, some of you, and again, this is energy coming towards you. However, what I'm saying is you're going to get some new ideas. You're going to go through this thought process. You're going to be like it didn't work before, and you could potentially be cutting yourself off from your own blessing. Okay? So energy you're bringing to the table, you do want something brand new. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You really are looking for something brand new. And you're ready for it, actually. You know, you've been on pause with this hanged muse. You've been on pause for too long, right? And you're ready to turn and walk away from all of that being on pause and being on hold and being shut down and locked down and tied up. You're ready. You're done. And you're ready to stop speaking death over yourself. So just do that. What could be a problem here is wanting to go too slow. That Knight of Pentacles, wanting to go too slow could be a problem. Sometimes you do have to just kind of move forward. And not thinking that Ten of Materials, not thinking that this is really full abundance for you, that this is just like, oh, I'm not sure, and not being sure that you can actually manifest the whole thing. But here we have the Star card. So what's going to help you overcome that and what's going to keep you going strong is remembering that this is your wish. This is truly wish fulfillment. This is truly wish fulfillment. So you're going to have to decide, are you going to go after it or not? Right? Three of Emotions. Let me get one more. Six of Voices, Six of Swords. Yeah, honestly, this goes back to that Ten of Swords. When are you going to stop? Oh my God. I hope. All right, Mystical, thanks. I'll come in and do the timestamps. Take care, honey. Thank you so much for being here. With the Six of Voices, you know, she's bidding adieu to that little thing that was just like giving her grief. Like when I'm looking at it this way, it's like she's bidding adieu to that. Like she's saying goodbye to it. Like she's like, you know, this was like this dark energy that I let take over me in such a huge way. And I'm looking at it now and it's so tiny. It's so not really worth all of that effort and all of that life I gave to it. So, you know, sometimes we have to, a lot of times what we have to do is like, we think that the obstacles in our way are so large and we kind of make mountains out of molehills even within our own faults or our own, you know, foibles, right? But, you know, really, if we're willing to come together with between, you know, ourselves and, you know, spirit and our guides, or, you know, ourselves, spirit, and our ancestors or angels or what have you, we can really make this trinity that then brings in the wish fulfillment, right? And gives us great victory over really what is really little things. The outcome or advice is the lovers. And so I just feel very strongly like, when we fall in love, here we go, temperance, which is Sagittarian, but it's also being the alchemist and being the balancer and accepting that the things are the way they are. Like when you fall in love with somebody, you truly accept them from all of their for all of their everything, right? You fall in love with them. You accept they're good, they're bad, they're whatever. At least you should if you really if you're really, in love. And they accept you. So finding that balance between, accepting the humanity and embracing and loving the humanity within us, and also loving and embracing the humanity within the other one. Doing that, there's a lot of shadow work we got to get done, and a lot of living in our truth with the devil and the Queen of Swords, Queen of Voices. Wow. Knight of Inspiration, Five of Voices. This is really all about, listen, Cap. We're in Cap, right? No? Yep. A Cap. Cap, will you please, get out of your head about this stuff. Get out of your head about it. Get out of your head about it. The reason why a lot of things, Capricorn, have not gone the way that you wanted them to go, it's really a lot in your mindset, and it's time to change the mindset. You're the only one really holding you back. And I believe that there are people that are ready, willing, and able. Spirit definitely is ready, willing, and able, but I feel there's energies around you that are ready, willing, and able to assist you. Okay? But you got to be accepting, at some point I had to accept the fact that there's a lot that I've had to accept about myself. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And then I transmute and transform, but there's just some things about me that's how I'm going to be. So I just accept it and keep it moving. All right. But I do believe when you find acceptance of yourself, then you're going to find your mate with you as well. All right, let's go. We are on Aquarius. Last two, Aquarius and then Pisces. So we're on Aquarius right now. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Merp. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Joy, I hope he does. All right, here we go. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I literally zoned for a minute and was just like, la, 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 I forgot. Oh, you are on live. Probably not a good idea to have dead air. One card, please, for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. One card, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Aquarius, concentration. Concentration. I don't think you guys are short on that. Let's see what we're going on. What's going on here? Don't get diverted. Don't get distracted. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. 5 cards. Here we go. Queen of Voices, or the Queen of Swords. Since when are Cappies slow? Oh my God. 9 of Materials, so 9 of Pentacles. That's the energy you're bringing here, Aquarius. Knight of Voices, so Knight of Swords is energy that might be a little bit difficult for you to overcome. Queen of Materials, Queen of Pentacles. going to be the energy that is going to help you overcome that. Ooh, interesting. 4 of materials is the outcome or advice. Let's see what we got going here. Concentration. I feel like that's telling us not to get diverted. Don't get diverted. Don't get distracted. I feel like there could be some distractions coming towards you for the spring, and spring can be distracting anyway, right? It can be like there's all this beautiful sense of renewal, and because it is renewal, and then there's like birds are singing and all of this stuff, and we're finally coming out of like this kind of hole, and so like from winter, and so it can be a little bit distracting. So, but I also feel like there's a distraction because there's all this new energy that's coming towards you, and as you're coming into your new 5D self, it could be a little difficult, right? So the Queen of Voices and the Lovers, man, we are like soulmating it up, aren't we? And the Fool. As you lead your new life, as you live your new reality, as you live who you truly are, you are going to potentially, I feel like there's such a renewal of self. There is a renewal of self. There is a renewal of self-love. You're bringing to the table this 9 of materials. You're bringing to the table this energy of know thyself, of loving thyself, of feeling and knowing that you are all, that this I am presence, Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising, that you are everything. Justice, you're bringing and building great balance within yourself. You're giving what you're getting. You're getting what you're giving. You are overcoming obstacles, and you are bringing balance to the world and to yourself. 10 of emotions. We have wish fulfillment, and on the bottom of the deck, we also have this 3 of cups. This kind of Trinity theme is going on a lot, and I feel like that for a lot of us, we are learning how to work with our spiritual team. And we're learning how to really live in that 5th dimensional reality and live still 3rd dimensionally. So I'm really digging that. I'm really digging that a lot. And I'm digging this level of, I think that the concentration and not getting distracted. Don't get distracted by the 3rd dimensional realities and what you're seeing and hearing potentially on the news or just anywhere else. Just really concentrate on what you're hearing from spirit and allow spirit to guide you. So if like the world kind of tells you, oh, you can't do this, you can't have that, don't listen to them because you can. Knight of Voices. I feel like you might question that you're hearing from your higher self, or that you're hearing from spirit, because there's going to be a lot of, I feel like angelic visitation, spiritual visitation, like literally like astral travel for Aquarians. Like you guys are like, this is like really going to be a really cool spring for you. This abundance, right? I feel like for a lot of us, it's like we're wondering if it's an illusion, if that abundance is an illusion with this king or muse of inspiration. Like, were all those great ideas I had, was that really it? Am I really hearing? And then with this Queen of Materials, with that Queen of Pentacles, it's like, yes, you actually did. So let's just like put that into the mix. Let's just go on and plant that seed, because yep, it's going to come to fruition. Don't steal it from yourself with that 7 of Voices. Okay, don't steal it from yourself. Be very careful, right? And then with this Ace of Emotions, it's like allow yourself to come up for air and breathe. Like allow yourself to begin to enjoy the journey and enjoy the process. So it might not blossom and bloom immediately, but again, keep your concentration where it belongs. keep your eye on the prize and keep your frequency high. All right, because what we have outcome or advice is this Four of Materials, and that's telling me don't close your heart off. Don't get off into logic, that you're still going to need to send out the emotions, the energy and motion on the frequency of that which you are manifesting, right? It's, you got to put in the work in that regard and continue to send that emotion out, continue to send that energy out with that Eight of Materials. And here we have the King of Materials, which is the King of Pentacles. So I do see great prosperity coming in you and abundance coming all around you. Everything just kind of filling itself out and being the way that it should be. All right. And last but not least, Pisces. I just did Aquarius. Pisces, last but not least. Pisces, last but not least. Thanks, guys, for being here. Thank you, guys, for being here. Sorry about the glitchy. We'll get done in just under 2 hours. All right, here we go. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. One card, please. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Oh, I love this one for you. Spiritual quest. Oh my God. Especially coming out of Pisces season, I absolutely love this for you. Wow. What kind of spiritual quest are y'all going on in the springtime? I know, guys. Sometimes I start from Pisces and go backwards. Pisces, what's coming towards you? Knight of Materials. This is going to be a carefully well thought out quest. The Magician is the energy you're bringing. Six of Inspiration, so Six of Wands. That's the victory. The Muse of Materials, King of Pentacles again. That's awesome. That's what energy is going to help you overcome any doubts. And then we have the Knight of Voices. Listen, I don't think this is a bad spiritual quest, and I don't think this is a spiritual quest that is really one, how can I say this? This is like next level. So this is like, okay, this is the completion of all of that we have done, right? No, this is a good quest, guys. Don't think bad. Knight of Materials. This is like a carefully well thought out, well planned out quest. This is for new inspiration for you. This is for you to find, to discover new realms and to discover new abilities, to discover new things about yourself that you never knew. And this is also for you to be able to prosper in your purpose. This is the prosperous one. This is the spiritual quest for you to be able to like be in your purpose. Okay. Okay, Kim, thanks so much. Thank you so much. Yes, we'll see you soon. And then Page of Inspiration. Here we go as well. So I feel like this is like that new spiritual wisdom, information, whatever, that's going to get integrated for you to really make this into what it needs to be, out of a dream state and into a reality or pinnacle or material state. All right. That's this portion or this segment of the quest. With the Magician, that you can manifest anything that you want, and you're bringing that right to the table. Like, I love that. That is amazing. With the Eight of Materials, you're willing to put in the work, and you're willing to do all of the things that needs to be done along the way. And you have just come through and come out of your Tower moment where everything that has been able to be shaken has been. And you've come out of your head with this Eight of Voices as well. So good and gosh darn well you can make everything happen. And with this Page of Materials, there are friendships, there are new relationships that are coming into play, and honestly that you are discovering new ways to create wealth, to create materials, to create abundance for yourself. This is like an amazing, I really feel like it's a very strong, amazing spiritual quest. What energy that could be like an issue, or that could be you're having to overcome, is the Six of Inspiration or the Six of Wands. Like, you could be questioning whether or not there's really going to be victory, and questioning with this Ace of Voices whether or not those new thoughts and those new inspirations are really real. And also kind of questioning, am I going to be able with the wheel to prosper, and is that really turning in my favor? With this King of Pentacles, you have to remember that you are the king of your pentacles. With this king, or muse, I should say, of materials, you are the one that's going to call it in. So if you want that stability, and if you want that new position, or you want that entrepreneurship, or you want that new career, it is here for you. And just know that you know that this is your time. Like, you just got to remember that. Queen of Emotions, you set yourself up for victory, and you set yourself up for creation, and you will have that creative, those emotions of creation that will run deep. Four of Inspiration, and you are about to embark on your life. This is the Four of Wands. So this is the 1111 card. This is your life purpose. So if you know that you're moving towards your life purpose, then you know that you're going to be like abundant. There's just no choice in the matter, right? And here we go. Knight of Voices. Knight of Voices, the outcome or advice. So just that's the quest part, because you're going to be being guided by spirit and by your guides, by your ancestors. You're going to be guided in a totally spiritual way. This is not going to look like it makes any sense in the third dimensional realm, but you're just going to know that it does. With the Six of Materials, it's the Six of Pentacles that just says, hey, look, this is it's abundance to excess, where you can give and give back to others. Two of Materials are going to be in complete balance with money, right? Money and life, everything is coming back into balance for you. Three of Materials, oh my God, how many more pentacles do we need? So again, collaborations, contracts, things of that nature. And the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. So there could be a Virgo that's coming into play, but I believe that all of your study is going to, this whole questing thing is going to pay off in a big way. And here we go, brand new, like the sun, like everything is being made new, and you know, the brighter days are ahead. Hoo, 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 hoo. All right, just under 2 hours. All right, gang, those are the Spring Equinox readings from start to finish. I know they've been talking, so you need to keep listening. All right, I really do appreciate y'all being here. Joy, thanks for being here too. Yeah, we want all you want all the pentacles. You want all of them. Guys, don't forget to check out my link tree that's down in the description, so you can book that 15-minute call. I am still on my quest for 100 light workers in 100 days. Okay, so we gotta get this one cranking up. So I am certifying energy healers and spiritual counselors right now. So hit me up. Let's see if enrollment makes sense for you. And let's get you going on the right track, and then get you also prospering in that, right? We'll probably do an Instagram later on tonight, prospering in your purpose. We really need to talk about that. That's a real thing. Okay? All right, gang. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you guys so much. Namaste. Bye, guys.